Let's see why the prices are so high.
Are you serious?
Too long, didn't read. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to talk about special business model, and we're gonna start with a coffee shop, an anti-capitalist coffee shop situated in the beautiful city of Toronto. 666. That's a Drake reference. Anyway, reference. Anyway, so we're talking about the great city of Toronto and its great coffee shop that's anti-capitalist. As you can see in this article, it says that the shop in which customers were pay what you can shutters. After a year, they basically failed to make enough money. And the owner slammed cops as pigs and laid queen as parasite. I don't care about that part. Let's take a look at the Anarchist. This is their website. Guys, if you like free coffee, okay. Don't do that. Don't do them dirty, man. Pay 50 cents. Pay 50
Yo,
cents. You give them something back.
yo, they did themselves dirty.
From
Man.
the cup. Pay for the cup. You're renting the cup. Anyway, guys, this is the Anarchist. Don't come for us, by the way. Don't come for us. We're just it's entertainment, guys. It's an interesting business model,
To say the least.
to say the least. If you look at their website, they have a FAQ, and the FAQ basically there are a couple of frequently asked questions. Are you hiring? Of course, they're not hiring. They don't have the money to hire. Is this a, a, a cafe wheelchair accessible? Of course, it is. And then they talk about prices. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm not showing. I'm not showing you guys. Stupid. I should share.
Not
I should.
stupid.
I should distribute.
Not stupid.
I should distribute. This is.
Ignorant.
I should. I should share with you guys. Of course. I was keeping the information to myself. This is this is the website of the Anarchist. Just insert what I said before about giving them 50 cents because I was scrolling down while I was making this joke. But the FAQ, there are a couple of frequently asked questions. Are you hiring? Can I apply? Like I said, unfortunately, not able to hire. Coffee virtual accessible. And then they go to why are your prices so high? Let's see why the prices are so high.
Are you serious?
Too long, didn't read.
Is that's like
Look at this.
I mean you probably couldn't.
He tells a whole story about his past as working in the in the business, the drip coffee, and it not being accessible for people, and also businesses not making money in their first 2 years. One of the issues with a lot of my pay what you can oriented ideas is that the more money people have, the less they're willing to pay. This is literally what he says. This is literally what he says. I thought that was a really interesting concept. One of the issues with a lot of my pay what you can oriented ideas is that the more people have, the less they're willing to pay. I get people in designer suits paying $1 for a coffee, and unhoused people are trying to give me $10. Well, I guess the unhoused one should be a customer.
They
If you
said,
run a bit, we have a show about customers, by the way, how to understand your customer. But the thing is, where you start having the pay what you can business model, you also get leeches.
yeah,
You have to minimize the leeches and maximize the, I guess, the unhoused in this case. But
yeah,
yeah, RJ.
yeah, it's well, they say the rich are rich because they live as if they're poor, and the poor are poor because they live as if they're rich. The question is,
Is that a thought to me?
was that
That I'm living in my mama's basement?
no, the question is, was that coffee worth $10? Maybe it wasn't worth $1, but was it worth $10?
Usually it's somewhere in between. It's not. It's not.
So it does seem like he's he is very emotional in his motivation. First of all, an FAQ, the FAQs needs to be straightforward, right?
Keep it simple, guy. Keep it simple. Say three words, man, and just keep it pushing. He has somewhere here. I think I saw it. I think I saw it here. He has a part. Huh. Oh yeah, this is it. He
Do,
has also a question. There are a couple of other
okay.
questions.
Are we supposed to see it because you're not sharing it?
Yes, now I'm sharing. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the ongoing thing with this show. I need to learn how to share with you guys.
Capitalistic pig.
White rich. Are you trying to identify me as white? No, just
Uh,
anyway, guys. This is just a joke, of course. Um, did where did you get the investment capital from it to start a business? I didn't. Pop Coffee Works, who are my house roasters, landowners, and coffee, extremely generous of offered to let me take the pre-existing cafe for 6 months for free. After that, I'll be paying them a very discounted rent. Without their incredible anti-capitalist generosity, the cafe would never have happened.
no, continue because the worst is yet to come.
Oh, I'm not pausing. I'm pausing so you
Okay.
guys can
I mean, I
let
saw.
that sink
Oh
in.
man, I saw some.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Where was I? Without the yeah, this is this. Yeah, without the incredible anti-capitalistic generosity, the cafe would have never happened, and I would have never have been able to afford to start my own business without selling my soul to make some sketchy investors to some sketchy investors. So all I had to pay for at the start was anything I wanted to sell and the internet and utilities. Even that was a lot more money than I had. But with the magic of
Oh my
credit
god.
card debt,
Oh my god.
I was able to get the ball rolling and have gradually been adding to the shop as things sell.
This guy, This guy had no business running a company, man.
Wait a second. Well, wait a second.
Come on, man.
Wait a second. Wait a second. We are an anti-capitalist. You're an anti-capitalist, and you're using a credit card.
No, the magic.
What-
What did they call it? The miracle of,
the
and
magic
this
of the credit card debt.
exactly. Not so. If he was, he's so
What he
ignorant.
should have done is start standing in line for the bread.
If
Having
he,
people stand in line and get the refilling of a socialist.
uh, uh, so he's showing that he's so financially ignorant. I don't know the person personally, but financially ignorant to believe that you can use that. I mean, you have a business model that is something pretty. I mean, it's a pretty new concept,
It's a risky concept.
risky, but also a new concept. So you're gonna test it out with that without even knowing whether or not the business model is profitable.
Well, even if he wanted to have investors, they wouldn't invest in it because it's doomed to fail
Yeah,
or to become a non-profit organization. And investors hate non-profits, or at least when you're investing a couple of 100 grands.